I would say I have a very unique take on motivation and discipline as a whole. Like something you don't hear every single day, something that you don't really understand. Like everyone's saying it, everyone's talking about it. Motivation is how you build up a business and how you find the will to do everything every single day. But I have a very interesting take on this because as of right now, as you can see, I'm on vacation in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, at a very, very nice hotel, very nice pool. The ocean is literally like 20 steps that way on the other side. So we have a pool and then the ocean. So I've been getting flooded with motivation this week. And let me tell you, I have seen some things I never thought I would see as an 18-year-old. For those of you that don't know me, I do e-com, drop shipping. You've heard that word a million times. Don't skip off. Yeah, I'm not one of the scammy ones. I don't sell the crappy products. I sell the actual high-end stuff, the higher ticket items. I do Instagram and TikTok, and I'm just here to help in any way possible, document my journey. You can follow me, you can subscribe, because maybe you're at my level right now. Maybe I can help you if you're just a little bit below where I am. I'm making a good amount of money. But today's talk is about motivation and discipline and how they actually work. So, a bit of a story time. We're going on a walk yesterday, 2 days ago. It's our first day here. And right on the beach, Corvette. Beautiful, beautiful Corvette. One that I had not seen in my entire lifetime. It was white, it was beautiful, top, pull on down, and instantly flooded with motivation. I'm like, how am I gonna make this? My dad took a picture with me. Here it is right there. That's already a huge sign to me that Florida is a place you want to live, because every single day you're flooded with inspiration, motivation to just want to become a better person. Now, yesterday, where do we go? This jungle cruise thing basically takes you through a river through all of downtown Fort Lauderdale. Before we even get on the thing, I see my dream car, dream spec, dream color. Here that is right there with me next to it. I love that picture so much. It's a McLaren 765 LT, $700,000 if you want to buy a brand new one. Probably used even. It's a high-end car. Favorite, I love McLarens. So already, those are some huge motivation factors. Now we're going on the jungle cruise, and guess what? Straight through Fort Lauderdale, it's a river. Every single house for the entire 45 minutes is a $30 million mansion or higher. Like, huge. There's billionaires, there's multi-millionaires. We saw so many like grandparents sitting outside. I don't know if they're grandparents, older people sitting outside. They're waving at us. There's like 200 people on our little boat, and every single house is like a Disney princess kind of home. So I'm sitting by my dad and my sister, and my dad goes, "So when are you gonna own one of these?" Oh, don't even get me started. Then the last 10 minutes of the ride there, we're going by all the yachts. The lowest yacht that we saw was $5 million to buy, let alone maintenance and keep it up every single year. And then that's the small yacht. The big yachts, $100 million, probably $200 million. I don't do my research on the yacht market, but I know they're a bit of money. And there's people waving at us on there. I'm like, how do I talk to these people? So we eat at the little island that we're at. They call it an island. It's not an island, but they call it an island. It's just a really nice area. You can check my Instagram if you want to see those pictures, link in the description, or you can check out my YouTube. Now, on the way back, it's nighttime, so now everything's pitch black besides for like the lights and stuff. Each house just as lit up, just as beautiful. There's the owner of Walgreens, there's El Capone's house, there's these billionaires, like there's everything. We're going through downtown where there's these huge apartment buildings, sky rises, everything that is just massive. Like these huge places that people live in, and you it makes you wonder, how are you going to own one of those? And maybe you are already living in a pretty nice apartment in a pretty nice town, but it puts it into perspective that once you're actually there, you won't know until you're there how much it actually means to you. Now, swing this back a whole 90 degrees to the right. My dad's cousins, so my second cousins, one of my second cousin's husband works for, I'm not going to specify the company, I don't know if he wants to do, $1 billion company. And he's a very executive man. He runs all of the distribution and getting new, connecting new stuff. I'll tell you this, it's a food brand. So he is partnering with different chip brands right now to make flavors for his thing. It's not a chip, but he's partnering with Frito right now. He talked with the owner of Frito to get Flaming Hot of their brand. And they live 10 minutes down the road on this private beach that's it's walking distance from our hotel. So we're sitting there all of 2 days ago talking to them. I talked for him for probably 5 hours just about business stuff. I was telling him I was doing ecom, all this stuff, and he's like, that's really good. What are you doing for college? I'm not going to college. Oh, well, that's actually pretty smart because none of your stuff needs that. If you're getting into the social media field, all this, dropped hella sauce. And don't worry, I'm going to be giving all of this. It's all already in my Discord, but I'm going to be dropping more in the future videos, doing a lot of short form on TikTok stuff too. So I have hella knowledge that I'm about to be dropping on you guys, and I have those resources now that are the billionaires. This guy, he's not a billionaire, but he's an executive in $1 billion company. I would say put him in the top 5. He's not the owner. He didn't start the company. He's not a CEO, but he is up there. He's the top guy for his entire division of basically the sales part. I don't know exactly what it was called. I forgot. It's a weird word. But me as a young entrepreneur starting up a brand, I don't know exactly what I want to sell yet. I know I don't want it to be a service because I know that an actual scalability ratio is you want a product where you can then sell it to millions of people worldwide, and that's how you scale. If you're doing service, you can of course scale new employees and all that stuff. I want to learn products now because then I can scale beyond. But the motivation that I've gotten from this 5-day trip is unreal. I still have all of tomorrow and then most of Wednesday before I go back. So 1.5 more days before I hit that plane again. And I've seen more Porsches, more Corvettes. I've seen one McLaren, couple Ferraris, the most amount of money I have ever seen. Look at this building behind me. There is a pool literally a step behind me. There is millions of dollars just sitting behind me, probably billions of dollars waiting for me to pick up. And my plan in the future is exuberant. And I was talking to my dad, I was talking to my sister on the way back, and they do not have a single idea of how I'm gonna be able to do this. They don't believe in me at all. I mean, they do. They're my parents and my sister, and they believe in me, quote unquote. But they want me to go the safe route. So I'm talking with my dad, right? And he goes, well, I'd be okay with owning that boat. It's just a small, happy little boat. I'm like, yeah, but what about the yachts? Oh, but they're too big for me. Who says a yacht's too big for you? You would own a yacht if you were given the opportunity. No one in their right mind would turn down a yacht. So, his idea of success is just so much smaller than mine. And he goes, but you don't have to have all that. Yes, I do. It's not a materialistic thing. I have to do it for me, right? If you're not like that, what are you doing? If you don't see a mansion and go, how could I make that? Who can I connect to build that? Who can I actually meet that will boost me up in my life and my career so that I can have something like that within the next 5 years? If you are not seeking out privilege and opportunity, you're doing something wrong. That's the entire aspect that I have learned this past week, is if you are not seeing something that drives you forward and doing something about it, or thinking, how would I do something about it, then you're in the wrong spot. Because I went on a trip in Arizona just 2 weeks ago by myself with by myself to meet my grandparents, but I was looking for more motivation so I can actually kickstart my next dropshipping business, brand, whatever it needs to be. Now I'm here in Florida doing the exact same thing, trying to find that motivation. So when I go back in just a couple of days, I'm starting up my next brand, and I can promise you it is going to be my first 10K a month brand. Promise you. Like within the next 2 months, I will be making 10K a month, and if I don't, shoot me down. It is just a level of, I have the connections now, and I have the motivation, the drive, the discipline, everything I need for the hard work, the smart work that will drive me forward. So if you want to watch, if you want to learn from me, join my Discord, subscribe right now, and like the video, because you want more of this content if you want to become something successful. So peace out. I'm rooting for you always. Love y'all.